Uh, we are back again with bash tutorials. The topic for today will be working with RDS instances. Many people are writing to us that if we can have tutorial on creating an RDS instance in AWS and then connecting it through a EC2 instance. So I will be moving forward with creation of an RDS instance. First, I just want to go you through that I have already created an EC2 instance, and so I have one EC2 instance which is running in a particular security group. Right now I will be moving ahead, and so this is my EC2 instance. So now I will be moving ahead and creating an RDS relational database which will be in MySQL. So my RDS instance will be here. So this is my RDS dashboard. So I have different options. So I will be getting started to create a MySQL instance, MySQL database for RDS. So I will select it. So here the first option will be which type of instance you want for RDS. Is it for production or is it for development? So I will be moving forward with development. In production they actually recommend you with multi-AZ deployment, which is a redundant deployment, but for dev you have option for even single AZ and multi-AZ. Even in production you have option, but they recommend to use for multi-AZ. So moving next. So now they will be asking us few questions. So the first question will be what type of license model you require. So I will be requiring a general license model. You can also have BYOL, bring your own license. And then there is a DB version. So I will be staying with default settings. So DB class, I will be going to DB2 micro, right? So then it will ask for you want multi-AZ deployment or not. So I will be saying no because I am using it for dev. So if you want yes, it will create a replica of your RDS in some other AZ as well for redundancy. So these are the things which you need to be very sure about, and you need to have note of these things. First is DB instance identifier. So it is a unique DB name which you want to make in this region. So I will be making it bash test, right? So the master username I will be using pal master, and the password I will be keeping. So these are the basic DB settings which in any DB environment you need to do. So moving ahead, so then the next questions will be what type of VPC you want to place your subnet in. So I have created one VPC. So I will be using the subnet group which is default. I don't want it to be a publicly accessible, so I want to place it in a particular availability zone. I will be using this RDS launch wizard VP security group which is created initially by me. So now what will be the DB you want to? So I want to name the DB test. So rest settings I can choose at default. You can also set the maintenance window for your DB. If you don't want your minor upgrades to be upgraded as they are available, you can set a maintenance window. When you want your DB to be upgraded, you can set the backup retention for your DB. So this is managed database service which is been provided by AWS, right? So moving forward, now I am launching my DB instance. It may take around 15 to 20 minutes before your DB is actually available. So after waiting around 15 minutes, not 15, it will be around 11 minutes. So my database is available now. So RDS has created a backup for this snapshot for this database. Now, so this is my endpoint which is defined. So when I will be using this endpoint, before using this endpoint, let's go to the security group, subnet group, and just add every subnet. Into it. Okay, so I have just saved it and added it. So what I will be doing, I will be moving back to the database. I will be copying this endpoint, and then I will try to connect using MySQL -h name -p, which will define port, -u, which will define username, and then it will be -p for password. So I am in my database. I am able to connect to my MySQL database using that endpoint, and these are the databases, and test is the database which we have created as a test. So this is a process of creating an RDS and then linking it or joining it through other EC2 instances, and you can use. The advantage of managed RDS is that you don't need to take care of backups, patching, snapshot of your database. You can schedule all these and let AWS take care of it. So this is a managed RDS service which many people actually requested us. Last but not the least, if you really like this video, please subscribe this video. If you have any doubts, just put that in comments, and like this video and share this video. So happy learning, guys.